Hello, my YouTube family. Just trying to see if the video, if it's recording. And yes, it is recording. I'm sorry about the light. So if it's too light, bear along with me. Okay, so I'm coming to you with another live makeover video. I am currently on week 31 because we left off on week 30. I am going to try to do 2 weeks in 1 week, if you can, so I can kind of catch up time, redeem time. So let me get started on reading. The title of this, ooh, my glasses are so foggy. This is week 31, and the title of this week is Kidding Around. And the quote says, "Too much of a good thing is wonderful." And that quote was written by Mae West. Let me jump right in and get to reading. One night recently, the weather was extremely hot and humid. And later in the evening, we were visited by some pesky thunderstorms. After the storm, I ventured outside to see if the humidity had broken. As I stepped out the door to take a peek, the feeling in the air instantly reminded of a time in my childhood when, after a rain shower, several of us from the neighborhood ran outside to stomp in warm puddles and get soaking wet. On a whim, I ran upstairs and asked my husband if he'd join me for a late night walk so I could once again enjoy a few warm puddles. Now, this is not typical behavior for me. I'm usually pretty serious, but thank God my husband Michael isn't. Without skipping a beat, he jumped up and said, "Okay," and we set out for our adventure. As I stomped through the puddles, I thought about how much I needed more of those childlike moments to balance my serious nature. The kind of carefree, timeless moments that children experience while having only one goal in mind: fun. How quickly we lose the simple pleasure of childhood. Walking through the puddles, I realized how important childlike activities are to a busy adult life. So I say it's about time we have another fun week. Don't you think? No moaning allowed. In the spirit of lightening up, here are some suggestions that might help you to reawaken that little kid in you. Buy yourself a giant pad of paper and some paint, and schedule a time to draw, using your fingers to smudge the colors together. Or invite friends over for a meal and forget the silverware. Have your guests eat with their hands. Serve spaghetti to really make it fun. Or buy several cans of Play-Doh and keep them in your office. Create a new monster every week. Or spend an hour in the woods noticing the height of the trees, the color of the grass, and the little pine cone, sticks, and rocks that make the forest jewels. Or close the shades, put on your favorite dance music, hey, and dance in your living room. Or get dirty. Go out and weed the yard, plant a tree, or simply dig holes in the dirt. Or visit a local toy store and spend some time picking out a favorite coloring book. Feel free to wear dark glasses and an overcoat if you must. Keep this book in your office, and between your adult duties, steal some time each day to color. Or spend an hour sitting on the grass looking for a 4-leaf clover. Or buy a hula hoop and see if you can still swing it. Or have a serious conversation with your dog. Or get a temporary tattoo. Or gather together a group of friends for dinner and play musical chairs. Or, it's a lot of ors, but these are just great ideas to have fun with as an adult, to remind you of childlike activities. Or get your face painted at a local fair or carnival. Or Grab a friend, buy a watermelon, and have a contest to see how far you can spit the seeds. Or buy yourself a teddy bear and or sleep with a stuffed animal. Okay, I had to pause the video. So I am so sorry for that. Well, I left off with sleeping with a stuffed animal. The next thing, or you can spend 15 minutes mimicking your cat or dog. Meow, 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 meow. Scratch, 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 scratch. Really? Well, anyway, these are some ideas. I'm just being silly. But these are some ideas that you can do. These are the kinds of things we need to do more often for no other reason than to upset the apple cart of life and interfere with the rigid of our daily lives. Trust me, when I returned home from stomping in puddles with black bottom feet, I felt like $1,000,000. Here's the Take Action Challenge. So get ready. Make sure you have your Life Makeover Journal available. I'm sorry for the lighting. The sun have moved, so I'm sorry. So this is the Take Action Challenge. For some of you, engaging in an activity from the above list may seem silly or a bit uncomfortable. If this is the cause, then I am especially talking to you. Pick one action and do it anyway. You might be pleasantly surprised at how much joy and creativity that little kid of yours adds to your life. That's just a challenge. Pick one of them. Or if you think of something else so silly to do that you used to do in childhood, and it will make you feel like a kid if you do it anyway. So today it's Monday. By Wednesday, I'm going to do it. Remember, I'm trying to chop this up, do 2 within 1 week because I'm behind on the life makeovers. So by Wednesday, I'm going to think of something kiddie, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it with Ace. Yes, something that make me feel like a kid. But thank you all for commenting on my video, Where Have I Been? If you have not watched that, please watch that. I'll link it at the end of this video. Oh, the sun. I don't know. Y'all work along with me. Let me see if I can. I don't know. But anyway, let's move it up. Let's move it down. Let's move it around. I don't know what to do. But anyway. All right. So, yes, I thank you all anyway for working along with me. And this is not a good view. Right here. You can see behind me. But thinking about me, remembering me, wondering where have I been, all of that showing signs of concern. So thank you. Love you. And like I always say, put all your trust in the Lord. Sometimes the devil can make you feel a different way. He ain't did it. He ain't gonna do it. But don't ever forget, we walk. Well, you have to speak for yourself. But I walk by faith and not by sight, not by feeling, but what I believe and who I believe in. And there's no other than that's no other than Jesus Christ and my leader, Bishop Charles Wilson. Yeah. And you might say, well, why she keeps saying Bishop Charles Wilson, her leader? He's the leader of our church. And he's the one that the Lord speak through. And the God that he served, which is the God, the Jesus, then that's the one I serve. That's the one I believe in. The God that he preached. So yeah, don't knock it till you try it. But anyway, thank you. Anywho, thank you. Love you. And praying that I see you Wednesday.